Hello, I'm John Chlebek, and thank you for joining me today for Supply Time, brought to you by Aetna Building Solutions. Today I'd like to follow up on last month's training video, Domestic Hardwood Plywood. Today I'd like to discuss what goes into the face and the back veneers on these panels. There's a grading system out there that is put out by the HPVA, the Hardwood Plywood Veneer Association, and our manufacturers adhere to that standard. However, many times our customers call us and they come up with a term or their own language, such as cabinet grade, paint grade, architectural panels, good two sides. And that's really not in the standard description. We need to determine what our customers want and determine if it falls into an A grade on the face veneer or a D grade. Or maybe on the back, do they want a number 1 back? Or maybe a number 4 back. There's some simple questions we could ask. The face veneer, how is it being used? Is it something that will be visually seen in their finished product? Are they staining it and or painting it? If they are, they would want an A or a B grade on that face veneer. If they're not staining or finishing the panel and it is not visually seen and it's used for the guts of their project, the interior parts, then a C or a D grade might be more appropriate and they will save some money on the product. On the back side, is it going on a wall where it's not being seen at all? Then a number 4 back should work just fine for them. It's a good two-sided product and the back is seen, well then they most likely want a 1 or a 2 back. Again, there is a standard out there. The face veneers are either an A, B, C, or D grade. An A being the highest, D being the lowest. Occasionally, our customers might ask for an AA grade or an architectural grade. That is also part of the standard. It's just not often used. And yes, you can special or custom order an AA grade on the face veneer. Again, as you go down in grade, more knots, more natural characteristics are seen on the panel, more defects, as our customers might say. They definitely lower the price as you go down from an A to a D on the face veneer. On a back grade, a number 1 is the highest, then 2, then 3, and number 4 is your lowest grade. Often our customers feel that when they order a number 1 grade, that it is equal to an A grade on the face. An A1 panel being the best that they could order is good two sides or equal to each other on both sides. And that is not true. A number 1 back is very close to what a C grade might be on the face. If they want the equal to both sides, they could order a custom panel that is such as a B grade on the face, B grade on the back, or maybe even an A grade on the face, A grade on the back. That can be custom ordered, special ordered for them. Please refer to the HPVA to look and understand what is allowed in an A grade face, B, C, or D. It is different for every species of veneer. Birch and maple have one standard. Cherry, walnut, oak has a different standard of what's allowed in a face veneer. In a back veneer, it is the same. No matter what species is used on the backside, the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 grade are the same grade across all species. Please take some time to look at it, study it, and understand what is allowed in these grades. Also, I am attaching a video that is a follow-up to the timber tour or the timber video from last month. This one takes us a little further into the manufacturing of our hardwood plywood panel. Thanks for your time, and again, have a great week.
Hello, I'm Alicia Powell from Timber Products. Today we will continue with our process of turning softwood veneer into hardwood plywood.
We're meeting back up with our softwood veneer from Wairika, California, as it arrives here at our hardwood plywood mill in Medford, Oregon. Our Medford mill brings in about 10 to 12 truckloads of softwood veneer per day. The decorative hardwood veneer that makes up the face and back of our hardwood plywood is mainly sourced from domestic suppliers and most frequently from our own hardwood veneer mill in Munising, Michigan. The softwood veneer is unloaded from the flatbed truck and stored outside until it is needed for production. Typically, a unit of veneer will be used within a week of arriving at the mill. Once the veneer is needed for production, it is brought to our infeed chains and headed for the dryer. Our dryer feeder feeds the veneer onto one of 6 vertically stacked lines that run through the entire dryer. The veneer will roll through the dryer, taking between 4 and 12 minutes, depending on the initial moisture content of the veneer sheet. After the veneer has gone through the dryer, it goes through 3 sensors. The first sensor is the MetriGuard grading system, which grades the physical characteristics of the veneer. The physical characteristics measured include the flexibility and strength of the veneer. Next is the Ventec visual grading system, which grades the visual appearance of the veneer. The visual scan identifies the defects such as splits and knots to help us determine the grade. Lastly is the moisture sensors, which measure the moisture content throughout the panel, targeting an 8 to 10% range. The veneer is then sorted into stacking bins by grade and moisture content. If the moisture content in the veneer is determined to be too high, it will be sent back through the dryer. Once a bin is full, that stack will be moved down the line and stored until it is needed for panel production. Some lower grade dry veneer may be taken to one of our Raymond patching machines. This machine punches in a solid piece of wood where an open or significant defect is found. The patching process allows us to upgrade a piece of veneer and offer greater physical characteristics. Other lower grade dry veneer may be sent to the composing machine. This machine works in a similar way to the green inline composer seen in the previous video at Wairika. The composer clips out usable pieces of veneer and then glues those clippings back into a full sheet of veneer.
Thank you for continuing to follow along in the process of creating our hardwood plywood. In our next video, we'll take the dried veneer from this video and turn it into a sheet of hardwood plywood.